Now, when we talk about AC, most of our Port Harcourt drivers here, the more you say, when you come to AC, they will say, okay, you know how they come today now. Meanwhile, they are charging you. And some of them, Jude, their cars that they are using, to me, it's not to write them about. Because
because the hustle is real.
Because some of the cars, normal taxi is more better than their cars.
Wow.
Yes, and some of them are friendly, although.
Huh.
Meanwhile, some of them are not, they are too harsh.
Mm.
When you ask them of something, most of the time I tell you that I will engage them on discussion. At the end of the day, I will give them 5 stars. You understand? Because of the way
you had the rapport, yeah.
I will even recommend to both that this one is a 4 star.
Mm.
Because you book a ride of 10,000 naira. Before you get to where you are going to, already I'm going at 4,000 naira. Meanwhile, what you book is 10,000 naira. And some of them say, let us go out of cancel the ride.
Yes, offline. That's what they call it.
Cancel the ride and give me the money. Meanwhile, do you know that when you are patronizing, the more you patronize, both it will give you some percentage. When you're supposed to pay 5,000 naira, they will say pay 3,500 naira because of the way you patronize. So all of them have different attitude.
Okay.
Some of them, they are not, they are unkept. When you enter their car, you will ask yourself, what kind of offensive order is this?
Offensive order? Really?
Yes, you ask anybody. Most of them, they are unkept. I repeat it.
That's the ones in Port Harcourt now.
Everywhere. Let me know. Everywhere. People have different attitude. Some of them, you ask, let other people call and listen to what they're saying.
Okay. All right, Ibiso. Thank you very much, Ibiso. Start giving a very high rating for the Port Harcourt region. Yes, it says some of them are good, but a good number of them are not great. Imagine having to hear that a good number of them don't have cars that are standard. I remember, let's be honest, about 3 years ago, individuals who used to use their vehicles for the ride-sharing apps, they did it, as a means of, supplementing whatever incomes that they had. In Lagos, I knew someone who lived on the mainland, right, but worked on the island. So when he closes around 6, 7, right, from Lekki, right, where his office is, he would start the ride, then take rides around Lekki all the way to Surulere. The most he ever went, right, was somewhere maybe Yaba. And that's it, because that's where his house was. And then he'll be, Jude, I make on an average 180 to 200,000 naira extra by just doing that. So it's a good system. But these days, the drivers are saying, Omo, we are not smiling. Zion is in GRA. Zion, do you take your car once in a while, to be on the road?
As a personal driver, taking my car to the road. No, I don't do that.
Okay. So what's been your experience if you have used these ride-sharing apps?
The present Port Harcourt system now is turning to be something else.
Oh, really? You're not impressed?
And if it's not properly checked, we'll have no choice. I don't use them that much, but my words normally, especially those going to school and other stuff like that, if I don't have the chance to take them. And I felt that sincerity and truth is being eroded from that system.
Interesting.
A lot of them are dubious in their approach, and it's affecting the business. You book a ride, and before you accept or whatever, thought 3,500, right? That is to tell that is the cost of my ride before I accepted that contract. Do you know that most of the time at the end of that ride, you end up paying 5,000 to 6,000?
There was traffic, Zion. It's not anybody's fault.
traffic were in Port Harcourt.
Hmm.
See, these guys purposely do that thing.
How?
It's a purpose, it's intentional. I challenge any of them.
Hmm.
That's right. The system has calculated maybe 40 kilometers per hour running from Rumosi to Rumokoro at the rate of 200 naira. Are you with me?
Listening to you.
For 40 kilometers per hour. Do you know that when these riders come to pick you, they will drive at 15 kilometers or 10 kilometers against the 20 kilometers the robot have programmed for your
ride.
Mm. So they intentionally do that so that they can get more money. How long? Mr. Zion.
Okay, Zion, thank you very much. Zion's obviously not pleased with some of the things that people are doing. Okay, all right. Now, Jude, good morning. I think we are close to the end of the business. So many complaints. Number 1, no air conditioning. Number 2, bad cars. Number 3, longer pickup times. Number 4, driver's attitude. Number 5, price discrepancies, etc. I booked a ride some time ago and the petrol got finished. Terrible. Wow. But then again, this is not the challenges that everybody in Nigeria is facing. Couldn't that be the reason why, the quality of these rides have, drastically reduced, particularly here in Port Harcourt? Hey? Whose fault is it, really? Mr. Seal says, please, Ibiso has said his own share, but let's judge this. Fuel is now 850, 900. Bolt price is still as far as price of 591 with a commission of 22%. How do the boat drivers cope? Spare parts are high. Cost of things high. How do you cope or maintain their cars? How do they cope and maintain their cars? That's from Mr. Seal. How do they cope and maintain their cars? So there's the balance there. In fact, the one of the rides I took from GRA Junction, right, down to the office a while ago, complained. The guys complained and said, bros, you have to add something because that you people's back road is not good. I just changed my shocks and my bushings. Almost 90,000 naira. I've not even finished. I have to go and do another one. I said, but bros, you will not force me to give you what I don't have now. Do you want to cancel the ride?
The show continues after this break on Nigeriainfo.
My guy, he gets some kind
talking about power on, power update. Now, you have probably seen and obviously know about the ride sharing services. In fact, they have expanded the services to where people can now actually book a ride, all right, and ask the ride to deliver maybe food, parcels. So they won't go on the ride. They'll just act as delivery person. Please, I'm going this way. Can you help me carry this plantain with this small oil and give to my mother? She's in Mumasi. And you pay. And they're meant to deliver because there's a contract. They've done that. In fact, the ride-sharing services have even expanded, if you are in Lagos, to both tricycle. This is very hilarious, but it is actually ingenious, all right, to Okadas, right? That's where they are right now. You can book a ride. There's a time in Lagos where you had, what's it called? It's not go-kart or something. But anyway, I don't think that's in use any longer. But the point here is the business is in its evolutionary phase. But whilst it's there, the people who are in it, particularly those who use their vehicles, are not particularly smiling. So this morning, we aim to get you to listen to their own side of this engaging conversation. Oh, they are not this. If you so called earlier and say, oh, some of them are unscrupulous. Zion said there's no truth in a good number of them. But what say you? Yes, you who are probably listening to us right now, directly involved in the business.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
But sometimes I book a ride and sometimes I enter public transport. So I do all this, and I have the experience of this place. Look, Jude, when you enter a bus, and you already know that from Bumokoro to my one is 300, 400 naira. In fact, let's say 400 naira. Now, when the bus encounters any hold up, no matter how the time it takes, so for the bus to get to my one, it is not the business of the passenger. You know that your fare is 400 naira. So the bus driver does not tell you on the way that hold up, don't do all of them they pay 400, it will be 500 now, it will be 600. Nobody tells you that. So I think the Uber and boat drivers should be regulated. There should be a law that gets from this to here. You don't say this, and they tell you when you get the you can put it in the way. Sometimes you put it hand. And when you get to not when you get to like
it has cost. Yes, it has. Thank you very much. Kelvin is in the room with Kelvin, good morning. Welcome to the conversation. And we have Leo on the line. Let's get from you, Kelvin.
Okay, my name is Kelvin.
Good morning.
And I'm a bus driver.
Good.
Been following the conversations. When you started, I mean, I'll come back to the last class. There's something we call touch.
Yes.
When you book on the subject ride, and it comes out on your app, fine. And I'm taking you from room to Jerry, and it shows to right. Because of the source, or along that, I'm not going to see the source. The passenger is not saying the source. It's the driver that is saying that I started the ride. And by the time I get to my destination, the ride can agree. There's a ride that comes in 1.2 touch, 1.3 touch, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, and 1.9. Let me. They will take 3,000 from the destination to where you're going. And the driver will see it because it's only 1.9 touch. Now, getting to your destination, you will see that this is 30,000. You're not paying 6,000 naira. It's not the fault of the driver. It's the fault of somebody's fault at all. Because it's came out on the social line. Now, complaining about when you put a passenger and you showing the boat at the side, and you showing the one side. I do it. I do it.
What do you think?
I think you from Peter four people for 6,500 with the right showing so 6,500 and just give you on both sides. If you take a taxi, if you pick up a taxi, then you are having a taxi, a drop from people from Peter to you. You let you one side. Now God has removed the competition for you as a rider.
Yeah.
When you remove that competition, God will never pay you that competition. We don't pay that competition to the driver. That competition is never paid to the driver. It's never paid. So that is why you see most people that are useless. Very bad cars.
But if that discount, whatever, is never paid to the driver, it's nobody's fault. That is the company's moves to try and get more people to use the app. Ergo, bringing more traffic to you. So it may seem like, okay, a shot here, but when we are all right, you make money.
Good. But you know that is why most drivers are more in this system.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Leo is in GRA. Leo, are you a user of the ride sharing app?
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Leo.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a user of the app,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not a straightforward, like what the person is. It's there. It's a very good app to use. But I think there's not a lot of businesses here and they're not very right.
I see.
So there's so many expectations from the users and also so many expectations from the people offering the services. So for instance now, usually in Port Harcourt, the road networks are not as friendly as some other places like Abuja or Lagos.
Okay.
So this comes into play.
Okay.
Now, you pick up a customer or a rider, and he's just like he doesn't want to serve maybe the driver employed somewhere. No taxi. Just follow the AC. I'm not even saying hi or something.
Yeah.
Go to the back door. I'm not saying no agencies. You know the ones.
Okay. Wow. Yes,
I'll use it in Lagos. I'll use it in Port. I'll say the differences. In as much as the driver is looking for better ratings, I mean the customers as well should
also be courteous.
It depends. Not getting the cars. Okay, for instance, they're dropping off a ride. You're having a call coming in. I'm going to tell you, just stop me the car. How time do you have to clean up the car for the customer?
Okay. Leo, thank you very much. Let's say that. Look, it's not easy. The riders also have a big with the system. WhatsApp, let's read your messages quickly before we wrap up. The answer because of this problem. How do you expect the driver to buy fuel at 850? Then you tell your rider 1-2 for a cheaper problem with a long pickup time of 12 minutes. They say charge the driver 25%. From that 1-2, how much will be left for the driver? The Apple should reduce that commission. Everything will be solved. Sorry for my LN1. All right, we have an anonymous caller. To you, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Okay, I actually want to make an allowance.
Please.
I don't know how many driver. I'm also a passenger, but sometimes I
use the services.
My car.
Yes.
Now, like the boat driver who called said, so passengers don't get to understand the nitty-gritty of everything. If something falls such, like he explained, sometimes it gets up to 2.3 such, especially when you wins, because the of the road, due to back road and flood and all that. So when you take a ride at that time, the price you saw at the booking will not be the price you see when the ride ends.
Okay.
It's very obvious.
We're learning.
Now again, let me go to what Mr. Zion said because I'm following. Now, I don't understand how someone who uses a car would say, if I'm supposed to move at 15 kilometers and then I'm moving at 40, you take their own personal problems out on the next person.
All right, thank you very much. David, you're my final caller. Let's hear from you quickly, please.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, David.
I want to quickly
okay.
And I use the app sometimes when I'm not driving.
Very quickly, David, go on, please.
So I want to quickly say how to play because the last person was talking about buying the fuel for it.
Hello, David. Okay. All right. It's not a conversation that obviously can end right now, but I think what we'll do is later on by 10:30, right, we will definitely have time to continue. I'm going to give messages just after this break. Stay tuned.
We connect you to the world. We connect.
Let's get to the messages. Now, 0809-030-641-6, send your message there. Don't call that number. You want to speak 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0007. All right, just call and I'll get time to talk to you. Now, WhatsApp messages. Good morning, Jude. Yes, I use my vehicle for e-hailing. Yes, I am a graduate. Due to the terrible nature of my economy, I do this. I speak for myself when I tell you I make good money. But the job hazards are increasing daily due to the rise in crime, which still boils down to the economy. It's anonymous. See, that's another part. Last year, there were spate of car theft, particularly to those who use those ride-sharing cars. In fact, I met someone who survived and armed he had to move for surgery 3 times. These are the challenges that these drivers have to endure while trying to provide a service to you. Charles is in Mudra. Unfortunately, that's a job called scenario. Good morning, you. To add to what Ibisu and this about this e-hailing drivers. The worst is the offensive odor. So unkept, sweaty, and dirty clothes. Mouth odor, rude attitude. I did boat driving in 2018 June. You don't just wear anything you like. If not, once your client reported to boat, you will go for 1 week suspension. But now it's not like that. I see. But remember, a driver said that sometimes it is you, the passenger, who's the problem. You come in, you litter their vehicle, and by the time they accept the driver, they can't take that extra 5 or 20 minutes or 10 minutes to clean the vehicle for the next person coming because it's a continuous process. Let's have anonymous caller. Hello, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, please.
Good morning.
Okay, I want to be anonymous.
Yes, please.
I also use, I'm also a good driver.
Okay.
Yeah, I've listened to what many have called and said about, most especially the price in the distance. I actually think this managing the boat or whatever, did actually consider the cost of fuel presently. And sometimes
somebody,
right?
Yeah.
And where you're going to, probably like 10 to 15 minutes, right? And you're charging like 1 for there, sometimes less. For like 15 minutes, a bit of fuel, the lift should be 6 or 8 now. They hardly expect.
Yeah, but I also know, sir. I also know that some drivers would decline that because they tell you, oh, your pickup point is too far.
Decline also a negative effect.
I see.
So when you see such kind of a ride, no, you can use your record. And it's starting against you.
Okay.
So then there's a whole lot of things that need to be amended or need to be put in place. You have to make it more interesting, and at least not terrible for those that are like to be able to have it happen every month. Because sometimes you go back home and you don't realize what you want to sometimes you go to some so bad. I don't know I want to see. My car got to
move your car. All right, thank you very much. Evans from Akpaju. Evans, good morning to you. Hello, Evans. Good morning. Okay, Evans. Somebody tell me he's probably in transit. Now, good morning to you. In every system, there must be good eggs, bad eggs. And people must look for a way to beat the system, no doubt. But that doesn't mean that there are no professionals in the job. I run the ride-sharing app at my free time. While most drivers won't go off the route or map of traffic, it's for security reasons. Believe me, no driver likes to be in traffic because they end up not meeting the day's target. I'm surprised at one of the callers who said how the ride-sharing app to manipulate the system that has been controlled and monitored to increase price. Don't forget that the ride-sharing app makes more money by commission whenever there's a price increase of up to 25 to 30%. King Massimo. All right. And also send me a note, which I can listen to. Unfortunately, King Massimo. It says that was a driver who was kidnapped. That's another challenge that some of these drivers are facing. Ben is in the car. Ben, good morning to you, please.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We have 5 minutes on the line, so Ben, I'll give you a minute and 30 seconds, please.
Okay. I think I'm a user of this app. Now, what I'm trying to understand is that even if you are giving me the provided platform for others to use, now, let's say like what the other car, the electronic package now is 860, 890. We have an option. Yeah. If you have a right, it is better if the kilometer you pick up that is not like 10. Because I'm saying it's a of time. They're giving me to pick up 50 kilometers. The passenger, at times it's 15 kilometers, 10 kilometers. That's why I decline. Now, on the driver's call, decline one to the 130 cost. And when the driver's call to like 50%, they'll suspend you from the app for like 2 weeks or at times 1 month.
Wow.
And I get to understand that the reason why they give most of them this distance pick up kilometers because many drivers, they shifted from the app. They're shifted from the app. It's not really.
Okay. Ben, can you call back and send a message? That line's not clear. Fine Face on NTA Road. Fine Face, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Fine Face. Go on, please.
Yes, I'm an e-hailing driver,
and
I'm referring the conversation. Dude. If I tell you that we drivers, we are the receiving end, won't believe. Okay, take for instance, before now, go to give you an airport drop-off. That they know that the airport doesn't allow us to pick passengers from the airport. That they don't give you a one-way drive for 3,700 naira. Whereas the person you're taking to the airport is going to take close to 150,000 to 200, depending on the kind of flight. The liter of oil that takes you for instance from to airport is more than 5 liters at 250 naira.
Is it?
We complain to the maintenance, we complain always telling our back-end staff will take care of it. Not really they increase the airport fare about 9,000 naira depending on where you're booking from.
Interesting.
You understand? Okay. Passengers now we will go offline. This is telling people that you tell, please I don't want this price if you need to increase the money. I'm telling you for security reasons. But now that the airport is up to 10,000 naira and 15,000 naira, passengers now we insist you go on an offline ride. Something they've never wanted because we are the same side and they are the same side.
I see. So interesting information, money.
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand this very much? Who would have thought? So some of you are also the ones contributing to the problem. So it's not just the e-hailing drivers, they're not the problem. You that's also the problem. It is expected, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you have a system like this, the recipient of the service provider, the providers in this case, of the service, there's a lot that needs to be done, as we say. But I'd like to believe that there's a common ground that can be reached. Now, in the entire time that I used the services in Lagos, I have to be very honest, I enjoyed the service provision. Like I said, it was only in Lagos and the AC was turned on. And for those of you who use this services, let me remind you, when you use your AC and your windows are gone down, you are consuming about the same amount of petrol as you would if you had the AC on. So,
Stay with us. Nigeriainfo. We'll be back.